what's good, everybody? Listen, thanks again for watching Chef Kerry Master Taste Cooking with Flavor. I know it's Sunday, but I got a special treat for you guys. I mean, it was sitting dead in my spirit, and I got tired of doing the same old cliche, everybody doing chicken, everybody doing this, everybody doing that. So what I decided to do was some French onion soup. Listen, I've already got, normally, look, for real, I'm gonna give you the recipe right now, so I hope you got your pen and paper. Normally, it's 8 cups or 6 cups of sliced onions. I'm gonna take that off the burner for a second. And the reason why, I'm just gonna turn it down. Reason why is, listen, you got your yellow onions, you got your white onions, you got your red onions. And I know you're probably saying, well, what's the difference? Onion is onion. Well, actually, no, it's not, because I'm telling you, if you make this meal with red onions, it's going to, when you cook it with something for longevity or a lengthy meal, because you got to cook I got yellow onions, I'm going to tell you why. But red onions, it give you that bluish look. Once you get it caramelized, it give you that bluish look. White onions give you that flat taste that you're not looking for. It's good if you're doing, trust me, it's good if you're doing something like guacamole or whatnot. That's cool. But yellow onions, you want that flavor, okay? You want something that's going to give you that kick. This has what you're actually looking for. So listen, I got me a ½ teaspoon of sugar. Today I'm not using my special blend because I'm doing French onion soup, okay? So I just got regular salt and pepper. I have 2 cloves of garlic. I have 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And we're gonna get to that in a little bit. But while we're talking right now, I'm gonna go ahead and put this. I know you probably like sugar. Well, sugar, I'm gonna tell you right now, when you caramelizing your onions, sugar actually, and I know you probably don't know this, some people may do, sugar speeds up the caramelization process. And that's what you want to do. I do have me some extra virgin olive oil. Just gonna sprinkle that in there and let it do its thing. I don't want to disturb it because you don't want to get it blackened. You want it caramelized. You want to toss it. I have my Swiss cheese. Where I live at, they don't. I know you probably, most people like Gruyere cheese. They don't have that cheese right here, so the Swiss is just as fine. I do have me some cooking. I'm sorry. I do have me some sherry. Now, if you did decide to use white onions, you might want to use extra dry sherry. I just got regular sherry, dry sherry for cooking, and I have my French back wet. I've already cut it. I've already got it on both sides. I got some extra virgin olive oil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in the oven in a little bit. So I wanted to keep it at a room temperature. As everybody knows, I leave everything out for at least 20 to 25 minutes so it can have room temperature. I don't want to take it straight out or whatnot. So listen, without further ado, let's go ahead and start cooking this up. Man, I can smell, even though I put the sugar in already, I can smell the process of these onions already. I'm telling you, they gave me a little battle, earlier today when I was slicing these up. Man, I was crying like my mama with me a long time ago, long time ago. She only did it once. They did it no more. But, don't let my mama hear me say that. So I really want to cook this down. If you want, it's okay to put a couple tablespoons of butter in to speed it up a little bit. We already put the sugar in, and that sugar is going to actually give you the flavor of what you're looking for. So what we're doing is we're going to go ahead. I do have my my broth cooking up right now. It's doing just what it needs to do. That's why I'm leaving it alone. I'm not going to disturb it. I'm not going to mess with it. So I'm going to go ahead and get these caramelized for you. And listen, I will be back with some caramelized onions, and we're gonna put these while we disappearing for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and put these baguettes, this French bread, in the oven. Let it do what it do, because trust me, you're gonna do this. It's a process. You want to go ahead and cook it for at least 7 to 10 minutes. You're gonna take it out, and then once you get ready to bowl up your soup, you're gonna put it back in. You're gonna cheese it up, and you're gonna put it back in. All right. So let me go ahead and get this right here going, and because I don't want a long process, and I got you. All right. So talk to you a little bit. All right, so I got my bread in the oven. Man, I can't even word process right now of the yellow onions, the smell with that sugar, and whew, the steam is coming. And listen, what I really want to show you guys is, man, for real, seriously, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in right quick, just let's do it how TV chefs do it. I'm just playing. But no, seriously, you know, that's absolutely, that's more than enough. So I got my bread in the oven, just enough to get it where it's supposed to be. Because like I said, when you're doing the French baguettes, it's a two-step process. Okay, so I don't want to overcook it. Put a little oil in here right quick. And reason why I don't have one of those fancy pressers or whatnot. I'm kind of old school. I like chopping my onions up. I'm sorry, my garlic up and get it minced. So I put that right there in the middle. And you're gonna stir it up. Get that thing crack-a-lacking, you know. Like we used to say, I'm too old. I just told my age. My daughter got me about that earlier. She said, Papa Bear, you old. But I'm old. I'm wise. I'm prime, like my wine. You know what I'm saying? So now I got that garlic in. I got my salt and pepper in, and how them onions is cooking down. And I'm going to really tell you, you know, a chef with actually great experience. I don't like my caramel, I don't like my onions. I can't talk to that. I don't like my onions too brown. Okay, I like, even in the restaurant, I like my clients and my customers to actually see the beauty of what they're about to put in their mouth. And like I said before, I like making my kitchen happy. And if they can smell, I wish you could smell through the phone. You'll be happy also, because, man, really. So, listen, you don't need a lot of sherry, okay? And you don't have to be fancy with it. Just one tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. We're gonna let that cook down. I'm gonna set this up just so you can see. I'm gonna set it up. Just, whew, man. I wish my grandman was here right now. Actually, he's here, but he's going to. This is nap time. You're like, And actually, I want to say this. You guys want to tune in for Thursday's show, because that's my special guest. I'm going to put it out there. I was going to surprise you, but I'm going to put it out there. We're making chicken Alfredo, and he's my special guest. So, you know, tune in, you know, for real, because, man, he's adorable. He's lovable. He has the world's greatest smile, and I just love him to death. So he's my special guest for Thursday coming up. Today I just wanted to do something special. So, man, all right. The sherry is doing just what it's doing. If you can really see how that is going, and it's looking just fine, for real. So when I come back, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna check on my French bread. I'm gonna put this on a small simmer, and I'm gonna take my bread out. And when we come back, we're gonna add the broth into this and let it. You don't need a lot of broth, maybe 4, maybe 5. A great size. I got a great spoon that's gonna give me just the right amount of measurements that I need for this soup. because if you're not cooking for a large quantity, you just really, you're gonna have a 3-day leftover, and really shelf life in the refrigerator is 72 hours. Just want to throw that out there for you. I'm gonna toss that in for free for you. You gotta worry about it. It's already paid for. Write it down and everything so you remember how stuff for next time. Put your leftovers. So check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on a small simmer. Get my bread out. We'll come back. Actually, you know what? While that's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and get my bread out now. So look at that. Ooh, wee. Look at that. Nice, nice. Basically, all you're doing is making some slice, maybe half-size slice, half-inch croutons, so you can put in your soup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my cheese on top of that while it's still hot, and let that sherry cook down just a little bit. When we come back, man, we're gonna be ready for some more. So go ahead and grab you some coffee. I'll be back. All right, so I got my sherry cooked down very nice. I let my wife taste one of these onions, and the taste was just immaculate. You know, one of these days, probably next week, after my grandma, I'm gonna have her on the show. Trust me, I'm gonna have a whole lot of guests on this show. That's gonna be. So you can't take my word for how to taste. You can take others' word for a taste, and trust me, they're gonna be honest with you. So, all right, I'm gonna turn that up back up a little bit. I brought, what did I say, 5? Yeah. So we're gonna add just 2 ladles. I know I said 5. I'm gonna put another one just for the bonus. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring that back up to a boil, to a small boil, not a rolling boil. And get that back going. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and stir this in just a little bit. You know, you guys don't want to keep. You know, I'm gonna stay right with you. I'm gonna stay right with you. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna stir that up just a little bit. Let that come to a nice boil. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead. And put my. I already put cheese on top of my my bread. Remember, I told you it's a process. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide that back in for 2 minutes. Let that cheese go ahead and melt down to the bread. And so one thing I've always been mentioning, while that's coming to a boil, my producer just brought me something. So I really want you guys, all my meals that I'm cooking is in Mighty Joe's Master Taste, Chef Joe's Master Taste second edition of my books. And trust me, the recipe for this is in second edition. So, but while I'm talking, I'm gonna go ahead and put my soy sauce in, just so you guys can, so we can start saying, because I didn't want to just keep leaving, and I'm tired of re-editing all of my my videos. I really want you guys to see me cooking everything straight through, so you guys can see the whole process of how I do, what I do, when I do, even where I do, so you guys can get the full effect. And trust me, man, do I have some treats for you guys coming up. I've been working on some more recipes that I'm doing. Woo-wee! You guys gotta get these 2 first, because it's a process. It's gonna be a first, second, and third edition of my cookbooks of Master Taste, and these tastes are really gonna knock you out. So, man, I'm only trying to do with you because you guys are like family, I love you guys. I thank you guys for your support. I thank you guys for smashing that like button and subscribing. But I need more subscribers. Okay, I need more. Just like you guys want more recipes, I need more. All right. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm a little goofy sometimes. So we're gonna let that go ahead. Come to a strong boy. Woo! Man, so good Lord have mercy. Man. All right, go ahead, do what you do. I know you don't want to miss nothing, so I don't want you to miss nothing. So I'm gonna let this come to a boil, from a small simmer to a straight boil. And man, when you come back, we're gonna be ready to go ahead and boil this up. And the smell, I should be using this right now, but it's like, man, the smell, the aroma is strongly hitting me, and it's making my stomach is really talking to me. Man, what are you waiting on? You're talking too much. Go ahead and boil this up so we can taste this. I'm telling you, the smell is hitting me for real. Woo! You guys make this recipe. I'm telling you, man, for real. The loved one's gonna love you. Your kitchen is gonna love you. Trust me, that's gonna be my new slogan. Your kitchen will love you. I'm gonna get that on the shirt. All right. So let me let this come to a boil. I hear it rumbling a little bit. That's why I thought that was my stomach at first, but it's actually the pot. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that come to a rumble. I'll be right back. Tune in for a second. And man, ooh, Jesus. I hit you up in a minute. All right, so we back. I went on to bowl this soup up. And man, I don't think I should call it French onion. I think I should just call it Chef J. Carey's onion soup. Because man, for real, they give you that that's what it should read. So anyway, I'm about to do me and go ahead and go to eat. So anyway, this soup, I'm sorry, I'm shaking, but it's fine. I feel like it's missing something. I feel like it's missing something. I think I messed up. I think I missed something. Oh, I know what it was. My appetite. So I'm about to go ahead and dive in. And so listen, man, the soup is wonderful. The soup is magnificent. You guys go ahead, and I will put the ingredients down for real this time. I keep forgetting when I'm giving everything to my editors. So my charge it to my brain and not my heart. I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for the subscriptions. For real. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Like, comment, share, and eat. Okay. So you guys, don't forget, go to Amazon, and my website will be up shortly, within a matter of weeks. Chef Joe Carey, and man, Mighty Joe's Master Taste Cookbook, Chef Joe Carey's Master Taste 2nd edition cookbook. Go ahead and get you a copy. Make your kitchen happy. Make your family happy. Make your taste buds happy. Because this is Master Taste. I love you guys. Have a wonderful Sunday.